G'day. How's everybody? Thought I'd do a live stream. Usually I do comic live streams, but I thought I would show off my New Zealand Warriors Rugby League. In New Zealand, we've got two codes that people get pretty excited about, and that's Rugby League, Rugby League and Rugby Union. Well, I'm a Rugby League fan, and my favourite club are based in Auckland, New Zealand, and they're called the New Zealand Warriors, and they're a club team that play in Australian competition, 26 rounds of the year, and then you have 4 weeks of finals to see who will make the grand final. And the Warriors have been in the comp for 23 years, since 1995. I've been a fan since 1995. I've always supported them. I've got quite a bit of a collection of jerseys, tops, hats, all sorts. They've been in 2 grand finals, 2002. G'day, Rusty Faith. How are you? What's been happening with you? So I've been a fan of them since the beginning. They made the final, the grand final in 2002, and they made the final in 2011. But since 2011, there has been no playoffs. The top 8, you have the top 8, which make if you make the top 8, you're in the playoffs. So we haven't made it since 2011, which we made the final in. But this year, I'm pretty excited because they have had a really tough pre-season with a new strength and conditioning coach, and they look fit. The Island boys and Maori boys, they look super fit, and they've recruited well. And we are four wins into the season of a 26-round season, and I'm pretty pumped about it all. So I thought I'd wear the 20th anniversary home strip from a couple of years ago. I haven't got this year's top yet. It's just slightly different. It's got a red line V going through it. Rugby league tops usually have a V going through them. So I thought I would show some of my Warriors merchandise I've got and my jerseys. I'll try and make this as quick as possible. Hello, Evan and Mr. Frost. I've got him Frost into the Warriors. He watches the games from America, so that's pretty cool. So it's good to see you guys in my chat. I know this isn't about comics, but hey, who cares? So I used to have a set of these, and you used to get them with a box of beers called DB Bitter, who was the original sponsor for the club when they used to be called the DB Bitter Auckland Warriors. They were the Auckland Warriors for a few years, and they wore a blue and green strip. So I had a whole set of these, but over the years they got broken. This is the only one that survived. So I had about 6 of these at one stage. So it's kind of cool with our mascot, our logo, the Taniwha, as it's called, on the front of it. So that's quite cool. We have got a beer coaster. So it's got what year they came into the competition. I have got, I got my mum, when she worked at this place, she got these custom-made drink stubby holders, or whatever you call these things. So I've got a set of 4. These are custom-made for me. So they're kind of cool. Yeah, so that's just something that I have. And then for my 30th, a few years ago, I work at a pottery place, but I wasn't working there at the time, but my mum's friend was working there, called, well, we call ourselves New Zealand Insulators. We make porcelain for power lines. But they made me a plate for my 30th, and one of the girls in the factory got a picture of the Warriors logo and painted it onto this plate for me. So it's got the New Zealand Insulators emblem on it, but yeah. So that's a one-of-a-kind wee piece of merchandise that I own in my collection. And What else? So we've got PlayStation Warriors game. Stacey Jones, the greatest player ever to play for the Warriors. I've got the Mighty Warriors. It's the first 15 years of their career as a club, and it's got the greatest hits from their season. So that's kind of cool. We've got flags. I've got the was it 100 years of the NRL? They play in a competition called the NRL. So this is the Warriors version of that flag that I bought at a game up in Auckland. I try to go up to the games now and then. I've been to a few games up there. So we've got another flag. Looks so. That one was bought in Sydney at the Warriors versus the Bulldogs in 2003. My mate Bob and his sister went to one of the playoffs in 2003 and seen the Warriors beat the Bulldogs, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, in a game. So we've got a bit of Warriors bourbon, Woodstock bourbon. So I've got a lot of Merc. I've got Lineards, like, because I've been on and off again as a club member. How are you, Gene? How are you? What's been happening? Get those alien emojis going as well if you want. I don't care. So there's key rings. There's my members card that I had and my linears. So that's kind of cool. We've got another members was a members band that you got if you joined. I've got an original Warriors pottery band. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it's from the first year, which is kind of cool. It's quite a rare thing to have. We've got another flag in here. Got a Warriors Vodafone bag. It's a bit beat up. I've got a bar towel from a bar that I happily I just took one night from the bar because I had to have it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, bring on those emojis. I've got my One Tribe scarf that I got for joining the club a few years back. We've got Warriors beanies. So I got my beanie. Another beanie. Got the original beanie that I've had since this year. And it's got a couple of badges on it. Behind me, I don't know if you can see that, there's my signed Warriors jersey from 08. It was 100 years of Auckland Rugby League, so they played the Manly Seagulls. So my brother got me that jersey behind me, all signed by the team at the time. And they made the top 4 that year, which was pretty awesome. So we've got the 2011 Grand Final Warriors cap, where they played in the final. We have never won a final. I've got a signed Warriors hat by Stacey Jones, the former halfback, and now assistant coach of the Vodafone Warriors. We've got another cap. As you can see, I've got a lot of merchandise. Here's the original Warriors cap. I remember buying that in Christchurch at a game that we went to. We've got the first, actually it's this one here. This is the first New Zealand Warriors cap. I was pretty excited when they went to wearing black as their colours, because that's quite a New Zealand thing. So then we've got the Super League Warriors. There was back in 1997, there was a rebel competition where the NRL split into 2 comps, and some of the clubs went to Rebel League for a year, and it failed, and the Warriors was one of them. So that was interesting times. So we've got a signed Warriors cap. When I went down to Dunedin a few years ago, I met the Warriors after the Warriors Brisbane Broncos game. Thieving Kiwi. I like that, Evan. So we've got a members cap. I have not been a member for a couple of years, but that may change now. I may whatever it is, my membership. So we've got a special folder for when I went to Wellington to the Warriors Canberra Raiders game with the Mad Butcher. So there was my ticket for the game, which was a great weekend. Me and my mate had a great weekend. Here's a free ticket to the Melbourne Storm Warriors game. I never went to that game because I got it at short notice. That would mean I'd have to fly up. We've got a ticket for the NRL Nines, the first ever NRL Nines tournament, which is great. We got Warriors Storm ticket. Warriors Roosters. This was a playoff I went to back in 2008. One game away from the final. We lost that game. We won that game, but lost the next game. Warriors Eels. That was in 2007. That was another playoffs game I went to. Warriors Bulldogs. Another game I went to up in Auckland. That was Sonny Bill Williams. I don't know if you know the All Black Sonny Bill Williams. That was one of his last games for the Dogs. Here's the Roosters, Warriors in Christchurch. Terrible weather that day it was. Kiwis versus Great Britain. This was our international side playing England. We've got one from 2006, the Tigers versus the Warriors. Here, Sydney Tigers versus the Auckland Warriors. So this was back in 1995, I think, 95. It's pretty cool. Here's my Broncos ticket. It's a bit faded, but you can see there. We've got my Warriors Rabbits game one that I went to a few years back. That was awesome. We gave them a hiding. Here's the flight to the Wellington game I went to. There's another. They seem to have faded a wee bit. So I do have some other one. I have a Penrith Panther ticket stub somewhere. I don't know where that is. I'll have to hunt that out. I think it's with all my tour concert tickets. So I just keep these in my Warriors folder I've got here. Hope I'm not boring you guys. So yeah, this is where I keep all these things. So I'm going through all the clubs. There's 16 clubs. So I've done the Rabbits, the Roosters, the Eels, the Broncos, come on, I've forgotten. So June, Manly are coming to Christchurch to play the Warriors. So I'm going to go to that game. So there'll be another one off the list. So I've got this as a bit of rare. G'day, Leonard. How are you? Have I missed anybody in the chat? Just chat to each other. Some more alien emojis would be awesome too. Give this video a thumbs up as well. So we've got some Warriors trading cards. So it's pretty cool. Warriors trading cards. I've got like team posters. So I keep everything. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to when I collect something. I'll collect it all. So we've got player guides. As you can see, a lot of it. So there's a lot of people jumping on the Warriors bandwagon at the moment. So that was a letter you got from the club when you joined. I've got quite a few of these things. There's a DVD that I got free as a member. I think there's another DVD. There's a special bag that you got. Just another members thing. You also, if you were a member, you got invited to special Warrior days and session training. So I've got Warrior calendars. We've got 1, 2. This is my favourite one. This is quite cool because this is the 02 team. I think the 2018 team could be as good as this team. Was right at the height of their powers. Awesome team. They got into the final. They were the best team all year, and they lost the final. It was a great day, but also it sucked too. So that's kind of cool. We've got heaps of posters down here. I was subscribed to they said the Warriors magazine. They used to come out. I've got all of those. What else have I missed? Right, so I'll show you my jerseys, eh? So this is the home strip from a couple of years ago. They've got a new one, but I haven't got it yet. So I will get that this year. So we've got this is from about 4 years ago, and it is signed by Manu Vadavoy, who was the winger who played from 03 to 2017 for the club, and is the leading Warriors try scorer, leading Kiwis try scorer, leading everything when it comes to Warriors stats. He played over 200 games for the club. So we've got the 2011 grand final top. It's kind of cool. So our main colours is black and white, but we've got red in it at the moment, but it's quite kind of cool. Here's a heritage jersey honouring New Zealand sports teams. So as you can see, it's got the silver fern around it, which is we identify with the silver fern, New Zealand does. So this is like the all black, the Warriors version of an all black jersey. Thanks, Leonard. Here's a heritage jersey that sort of is a newer version of the original top. It's kind of cool. I like this top. I haven't worn it much. So here's one of my favourite tops. They wore this for a while, and while they were wearing this strip, they were in the finals just about every year. So that's cool. They wore that for a few years. This jersey. We've got this one. This is their 03 strip, 03, 04, 05, which they wore, which I like, the silver and the black. Vodafone Warriors top, and they were a pretty good side then as well. And here's the away strip version of it. So we travel every 2 weeks. We travel to Australia as a team and play over in the Sydney competition. The Australian competition called the NRL. This weekend it's at home, so it's a home game in Auckland, and it is sold out for the first time since 2011. The home game is. So this is the jersey that they made the 02 grand final with. It's amazing. It was an amazing team led by Stacey Jones, and I still remember these days of how good they were. Pretty awesome. Here's their away strip from 2000. So it's kind of cool. Here's their home strip from 2000. Oh, I just dropped it. Not one of my favourites, I've got to admit. Not one of my favourites. So I'll just have a look at the chat. Have I missed anybody out in the chat? Doesn't seem to be anybody. So here is the 08 strip. This is when they got back into the NRL. And this was the strip that they came out with. And, oh, no, sorry, I got that wrong. And that was 2000. This is 1998, sorry, 1998. So that's pretty cool. Here is their Super League top. This is the Rebel League top. They couldn't use their logo or anything like that because NRL owned it, or the ARL, so called. So they wore this strip for a year. It's kind of cool. It's quite a rare top to have. And here's the original. This is the OG from 1995 to 2000 to 1996, they wore this strip, and this is the Auckland colours. This is the Auckland Warriors strip. This is the first Warriors top, and my mate won this in a raffle at the pub, at the local pub, and he didn't like the Warriors, didn't want it, so I traded him. I don't know what I traded him. I think it was a box of beers and some other thing, something else for this jersey. So that's how I got that jersey. So then we've got, I've got my Let's Go On Warrior supporters jersey. So you got that with, if you bought these, if you bought a certain amount of these, you get a free Warriors jersey, t-shirt. So that's kind of cool. We've got, when I went up to the Warriors final series back in, what year is that? 08. I got this. It's a set final series Warriors jersey, t-shirt. It's pretty cool. And last thing I've got in my, that I'm going to show you is, I mean, I've got other stuff. I've got hoodies. I've got a jacket. I've got cans. I've got all sorts of stuff, but couldn't find some of my stuff. So we've got a supporters jersey from 2002 as well, or 2001. It was actually 2001 was actually an important year because it was the first year that they called themselves the New Zealand Warriors. It was also the first year that they dropped the Auckland Warriors from their name and became the New Zealand Warriors. It's also the first year that that logo, its tongue, wasn't hooked and was straight. So, and it is also the first year the Warriors logo went from green, like that, to black, like this. And this is what it is now. And they have always been the New Zealand Vodafone Warriors ever since. So, yeah, just a bit of, I just thought I'd do this video. It's a bit of useless information about my favourite team that I've always supported and get paid out about, because they have got a good record of losing. But at the moment, they have won 4 on the trot. They're unbeaten, and they're playing tonight, and they're going to make it 5 against the North Queensland Cowboys. There's going to be 5 in a row, and they're top of the table. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do this video. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Yeah, let's go on the Warriors, eh? Go the mighty Vodafone Warriors. So we'll catch you later. Bye.